Hi, my name's John. Welcome to a video that's got nothing at all to do with engineering or machining or welding. It's a little cooking video. I hope everybody's had a nice time at Christmas or holiday time or whatever I want to call it. And I'm sure you are all sick now of eating really rich food, turkeys and steaks and trifles. I'm going to do a different version of a BLT. A BLT is a bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwich. I'm going to do an SLT. Not a sausage, but a spam. A spam, lettuce and tomato sandwich. Nice, plain, simple, straightforward food. That's enough talk. Let's get on, get it made. These are the simple ingredients. We've got some lettuce, some little cherry tomatoes, and the star of the show is a tin of spam. This has been in the fridge. It's important that the spam is at the correct temperature before you try to prepare it. Simply pull the back off. Being careful because you can cut your hands. Now people, you see them all trying to dig it out with knives. That's not the way to get it out. The way to get it out is to use science. So I'm going to puncture a small hole in the back of the can using a sterilised, in this case it happens to be a 5mm long tap. I use taps for centre punches quite a lot. I haven't managed to break one yet. Okay, so now we've got a hole in there. It's a simple method just to get your sharp airline, and simply a little bit of air pressure and the spam comes out in a very, very controlled manner. There we have the spam, perfect condition. It's absolutely splendid, perfect for the job. Now I need to cut the spam into slices which need to be roughly 8mm thick. It's not mega critical, but 8mm is the perfect thickness for the type of sandwich that we're going to be making. You can see how it slices beautifully because it's at just the right temperature. We'll need 3 slices. Air pressure is roughly 10 bar, 150 psi, but it's not that critical as long as you have got plenty volume. Okay, so that's the 3 slices of spam ready to be cooked. This will be sealed up and put away in the fridge where it can be kept for quite some time. The spam goes into a preheated small non-stick frying pan. You don't need to put any oil or fat or butter in here. The spam is basically self-lubricating or it puts just enough juices and oils out to be able to cook it perfectly. You can do spam anything from rare to well done. I like mine sort of medium to well done. Sometimes I have it well done, you get a nice crunchy skin on it. Some people like it rare, you can eat it cold, you can eat it, it's already cooked. It's very, very versatile. It's important that the spam is carefully placed in. You don't just throw it in, you've got to treat it like a fillet steak. Normally 2 to 3 minutes aside is ideal. Don't be tempted to move it, just leave it alone. You'll sharp know when it's time to turn it over. You can see now how it's starting to sizzle, it's starting to cook quite nicely. Now I would call that medium rare. So it goes a lovely brown colour once it gets sealed up. Keep an eye on the heat, you don't want too much heat. That's what we're looking for, the blistered skin. While that's cooking, we can prepare the bread. I've got some nice soft white bread. It's thin scraping the butter, not too much. The butter just goes on one slice of bread. Then when the spam goes onto here, it melts the butter into the bread and keeps the sandwich nice and moist. We're starting to get some action now. It's now what I would call medium. Another possibly a minute and that'll be ready to serve. That's now between medium and well done. Once it gets that blistery finish on there, you know it's just about done. Okay, gently put the spam in the sandwich. You don't need to let spam rest, it's not important that it rests. It could have done with being a slightly larger slice of bread, butter on. Onto that, some lettuce. You could use ordinary tomatoes, I just happen to have cherry tomatoes left over from Christmas. Right, so the tomatoes go on. You could put any sauce you wanted onto here, mayonnaise, reed sauce or brown sauce. I'm going to put on some of my homemade brown sauce. This has been a great success. I enjoyed making it and I certainly enjoy using it. So basically there you have it, an SLT spam, lettuce and tomato sandwich. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and bon appetit, bonny lad. That is absolutely amazing.